Oh yes, I finally got a software update here on White Knight. Now, for those of you who have been following along, I've been stuck on firmware 2018.50.6. That's the exact number. The last update I got was like mid-December of last year. Here we are, April. I finally got a software update. Last night I was checking on my car and my app and I was noticed that it wasn't connecting to the car. I've seen that before. It's usually an indication that there's some kind of software update staging to my car. So I thought, you know what, I'll check it in the morning. Sure enough. So this morning I just applied the update and I got 2019 8.4. So let me show you what some of the options are on this. A lot of you with Model 3s already got the software update. I'm particularly excited because you guys have been getting updates and I haven't. So anyways, let me show you what's in the software updates here so we can go through it together. So obviously we finally got Sentry Mode. Now, for those of you who don't know, Sentry Mode is the 360-degree-ish recording function where you put a USB key in your car and it will record from, you know, the front camera and the side repeaters for a security system. I'll test that out a little bit later. Some improvements here to the dash cam. Now in my car, I don't use the built-in Tesla dash cam. I have a Blackview 900, which is the 4K. So I'm not too worried about a dash cam function. Dog mode. Yes, finally dog mode. Now I don't have a dog, I have a cat. You guys know that. Prefer this to be called pet mode personally. That's just my preference here because it's, you know, some cats like to ride in cars, and Nutmeg is one of them. Let's see here. Previous release notes, blind spot collision warning chime. Well, I never had that, so this might be a roll-up. I don't know, but finally looking forward to do that. Auto folding mirrors based on location. This is a nice improvement. I'll probably use that here at the house. And some improvements on Navigate on autopilot. I don't know if this update includes the one where it eliminates the confirm option. We'll see. I'll do some more testing and report back. Yes, indeed, there it is. That's 2019 8.4. So let's have some fun with this and just check it out. So let's go into settings and see what we have. Now I do believe it's under autopilot, and let's go customize navigate. So nothing's changed there. Okay, blind spot collision warning chime is already enabled. That's nice, right from the factory. So that's good. So here's the option for the mirrors under quick control. So if I press fold, it folds my mirrors up. There they go. And then you get this little tab here that says always fold mirrors at this location. So if I tap that, now it stores it in this particular location. So you can do that on the fly. Depending where you are. Of course, if you want to clear it, just press the tab button, the X button, and it gets rid of that setting. Under safety and security, we now have Sentry Mode, so tap on that, brings up some of the release notes. I won't go through all the functions here, but if I turn it on, well, it's on right now, but I don't have a USB key plugged in, so I don't think that it's actually going to work at this point. I'll plug in a USB key a little bit later. I got a big one, and we'll see what it does. So I just pulled up my Tesla app, and went under controls, and it says Sentry Mode, so if I turn that off, it turns it off in the car simultaneously. So I just turn it back on and it comes back in the car. It's that quick. All right. Now Elon did say recently that they were going to add some more options in a future software update where we will have more control over Sentry Mode. So we'll be able to turn it on or off or location aware and stuff. I'll dig it up. I'll put it up on the screen here so you can see what I'm talking about. I also found here in the climate controls that the interface has changed slightly. So these buttons here, which were the vent directions, used to be on the left. That's changed. This is the way I like it here in the morning. This prevents my windows from fogging up. Did a video on that. If you want, check it out. Well, the autopilot display has changed a little bit. It seems to show more lanes. Of course, here it's showing you 3 or 4 lanes. In fact, there's only 2. And the rest of the cars around me, the display seems to be a lot smoother than it did before. It looks like they put some kind of... I expected them to do this in due time, but put some kind of filter on there. The cars are not jittering around. They're not doing the funky chicken as much as they used to. So yeah, I like that. That's much better. Most cars used to jump around like little Mexican jumping beans before. Now it seems to be a lot smoother. So kudos on Tesla for doing this change. So let's show you what dog mode looks like on the Model S or the X. First, you bring up your climate control. You're going to switch it to dog mode. It does say that Sentry Mode will be disabled. So what I'll do now is I will just exit the car, lock the door, and you should see the screen come up. Unlike the Model 3, you'll notice that the dog is not animated. I don't know if that's a processor thing or whatever, but they didn't animate it on this car. And I'll go into safety and security and make sure that Sentry Mode is now enabled, because if you turn on dog mode it turns it off. I have a USB key currently plugged into my car, and you'll see here that the dash cam is actually working. So let's exit the car and lock the doors, and hopefully Sentry Mode should come on. Now Sentry Mode is currently recording. I'm going to walk around the car a little bit, and then I'll bang on the windows in various places on the Model X, and we'll see if it gets activated. Well, I don't know why the alarm didn't come on, but Sentry Mode was active, but banging on the doors doesn't seem to enable anything. Let me just double check the settings and make sure that it is indeed turned on. Sensors, camera, batteries consumed, battery, play loud music when the alarm is triggered. Avoid leaving sentient beings in the vehicle. You know what? I had the window open. Let's try it this time without the windows being open and see if it triggers off better this time. Yes, the famous reboots. Yeah, I'm going to call this version a little buggy. It is certainly not working on my car. I don't know why. I'll send a bug report to Tesla. So anyways, 2019 8.4 got all the features, except Sentry Mode is not working properly. This is about the second time I've seen a screen reboot, so I don't know what the deal is, but anyways, we still got some work to do, but at least we got the features. Thanks for watching.